Hi guys, good morning. Yesterday we discussed about the preparations of benzene and physical and chemical properties of benzene. In preparation, three preparations we discussed. In chemical properties, mainly we discussed about the electrophilic substitutions of the benzene. Halogenation, nitration, sulfonation, okay, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation. Okay, today we are going to discuss if excess of electrophile attacking on the benzene, what happens? And next one, that is addition reactions. Addition reactions of benzene, and then we'll go for that is the directive influence of a function group on a monosubstituted benzene. Monosubstituted benzene. Finally, that is the carcinotoxicity and the carcinogenicity of benzene will discuss. Okay. First of all, that is when excess of electrophile attacking on the benzene, what happens? Already we discussed that is halogens. One mole of halogen. In halogenation, we discussed what is that? That is benzene reacting with 1 mole of chlorine in presence of Lewis acid, that is AlCl3. Lewis acid, that is AlCl3. Formation of chlorobenzene takes place. Formation of what is that? Chlorobenzene takes place. That means what we understand here, what we observe here. One hydrogen replaced by chlorine. One hydrogen replaced by chlorine. When excess amount of halogen taken in that reaction, all hydrogen attached to the benzene can replaced by what is that? Halogens. Can replaced by halogens. That means when benzene reacting with 6 molecules of chlorine in presence of same Lewis acid, this reaction taking place in dark condition. This reaction taking place in dark condition. Formation of hexachlorobenzene takes place. Hexachlorobenzene takes place. That means 6 hydrogens which are attached to the 6 carbon atoms. All hydrogens are replaced by, that is, chlorine atoms. All hydrogens replaced by chlorine atoms, remaining 6 HCl. 6 HCl. What is the name of this compound? This is the hexachlorobenzene. 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 Okay. Then next one, that is addition reaction. Addition reaction. We know that when benzene participates in addition reaction, it loses its aromatic property. It loses its aromatic property. That's why in normal condition, benzene does not involve in addition reaction. Under vigorous conditions, benzene involved in, that is, addition reaction, formation of corresponding products takes place. When benzene reacting with 3 moles of dihydrogen. 3 moles of dihydrogen in presence of catalyst nickel at high temperature. Okay, this reaction taking place in vigorous conditions. That means very high temperature and pressure we are using in that reaction. Therefore, formation of cyclohexane takes place. What happened? Each pi bond can reduce by 1 hydrogen molecule. Therefore, 3 pi bonds which are present in benzene, all pi bonds, that 3 pi bonds are reduced, converted into single bonds. Formation of what is that? Cyclohexane. Formation of cyclohexane. When benzene reacting with 3 moles of chlorine, in presence of UV light, here also 5 bonds undergoes participate in addition reaction, formation of what is that? That is benzene hexachloride. This is the hexachlorobenzene. Here benzene does not lose its aromaticity, but here 3 pi bonds involved in addition reactions. That means formation of what is that? That is benzene hexachloride. Benzene hexachloride. Therefore, this is simply denoted with BHC. Abbreviated as what is that? BHC, benzene hexachloride. This is also called as gammaxine. What is that? Gammaxine. Okay, this is the addition reaction. Then we go for oxidation reaction of benzene. We'll see. What is the oxidation reaction? Therefore, benzene undergoes combustion. Oxidation is nothing but what is that? Combustion reaction. What is meant by combustion? When benzene undergoes combustion, that means reacting with oxygen, formation of carbon dioxide and water takes place. Therefore, C6H6, the benzene molecular formula, when it is reacting with undergoes combustion, that means reacting with oxygen, formation of 6 molecules of CO2 and 3 molecules of water takes place. Any hydrocarbon, when it is undergoes combustion or oxidation, what happens? Therefore, that is CnH2n plus H2n. CnH2n plus 2. Okay, general hydrocarbons. When it undergoes oxidation or combustion, therefore n molecules of CO2. Okay, n molecules of CO2 formation takes place, and n by 2 molecules of water takes place. N molecules of CO2 and n by 2 molecules of water takes place, and finally, that is this is considered as CXHY. Very simple. CXHY. That means X molecules of CO2 and Y by 2 molecules of water. Simple here. That is X plus Y by 4 molecules of oxygen is required for complete combustion of hydrocarbons. General hydrocarbons, when it is undergoes combustion, formation of X molecules of CO2, Y by 2 molecules of water molecules are formed, and X plus Y by 4 molecules of oxygen required for complete combustion of hydrocarbon. Therefore, here what is that? Here X equal to 6, Y is equal to 6. X equal to 6, Y equal to 6. Therefore, X molecules of CO2, that means 6 molecules of CO2, and Y by 2 molecules, that means 6 by 2, 3 molecules of water. Therefore, X plus Y by 2, how much? Therefore, 3 plus 6 by 2. 3 plus 6 by 2, how much? That is 3 plus 6 by 2, how much? X plus Y by 4, not Y by 2. Therefore, this is Y by 4. Therefore, here 2 cancelled in 2 times, this is 3 times. 2 6 are 12 plus 15. Therefore, totally 15 by 2 molecules of oxygen is required. 15 by 2 molecules of oxygen is required according to X plus Y by 4. Here X equal to how much? 6. Y equal to 6 by 4. How much? That is here 2 cancelled in 2 times. Here 2 cancelled in 3 times. 2 6s are 12. 12 plus 3, 15 by 2. 15 by 2 molecules of oxygen is required for complete combustion of benzene. This is the combustion reaction. Okay. Then we go for directive. Then we go for another reaction, another concept, that is directive influence of functional group. Directive influence of functional group on a monosubstituted benzene. On a monosubstituted benzene. Okay. What is the directive influence? We'll see. Directive influence of functional group. Directive influence of functional group on a monosubstituted benzene. On a monosubstituted benzene. On a monosubstituted benzene. Okay. Therefore, when generally we discuss about when that is any monosubstituted benzene, when reacting with any reagent, generally formation of three types of products. One is what is that ortho, and the second one is what is that para, second one is meta, and the third one is what is that para substituent. Third one is what is that para substituent. When monosubstituted benzene, when it is reacting with the reagent, any reagent, formation of what is that, there is a possibility of three molecules or three products formation takes place in equal amounts. But here, in case of benzene, the formation of products, that is depend upon the nature of the existing substituent. Nature of the existing substituent, not depend upon the incoming substituent. Not depend upon the nature of incoming substituent. Then when monosubstituted benzene, it is reacting with any reagent, formation of that disubstituent, formation of substituted benzene, there is two possibilities. Further, there is two possibilities. In one possibility, formation of ortho and para disubstituted product, and another possibility only meta disubstituted product takes place. In one case, ortho and para formation takes place, and in another case, meta disubstituted product takes place. Two possibilities. Okay. Therefore, one is ortho and para. This is the one condition, and another condition is what is that? And another condition is what is that? There is only formation of what is that? Meta position. There is only formation of meta position. This is the one possibility. This is the second position. Second possibility. When ortho and para positions, what are the conditions to form the what is that? Ortho and para positions. And what are the conditions, favorable conditions to form the meta disubstituted product? We'll see. Okay. When that is benzene attached to the electron donating group. When benzene attached to the electron donating group, here that is X is the electron donating or electron releasing group. Electron donating or electron releasing group. Electron releasing group. Okay. When electron donating or releasing groups, that means they are donating the electrons to benzene. That means due to the electron donating nature of the benzene, therefore electron density increases on the benzene ring. Electron density increases on the benzene ring. That nature is called as activating groups. The nature is called as what is that? activating the ring. That's why these groups are called as activating group. Ring activating group. The groups which are attached to the benzene having a nature to donating or releasing electron to the ring, those groups are called as ring activating groups. Why they are ring activating group? They are increasing the electron density on the benzene ring. Electron density on the benzene ring. Due to that, what happened? When that is electron donating groups. When electron donating groups that is attached to the benzene, immediately this bond shifted towards like this. This bond shifted towards like this. What happened? There's bond here, therefore this substituent gets positive charge, and this carbon gets negative charge. Why? This bond shifted on this position. Immediately, this is participated in resonance. Immediately this bond shifted towards like this. What happened? Therefore, due to that, what is that? X positive charge. Here there is a negative charge. This bond shifted like this. This bond shifted like this. Therefore, what happened? Here this bond, this carbon gets negative charge and X gets what is that? Positive charge. Automatically, this bond shifted like this. Bond double bond here. Okay, automatically this bond shifted towards, okay, the electron donating groups. Finally, we'll get what is that? Okay, these are the resonance structures of electron donating group attached to the benzene. Electron donating group attached to the benzene. What you observe in the resonance structures of electron donating group attached to the benzene? Therefore, the electron negative charge present on the when electron donating group attached to the benzene, therefore automatically what is that? Negative charge passes to the negative charge present at the alpha and para positions of the benzene. When negative charge present on the alpha and para position, that itself indicating the electron density high on that positions. That means electron density increases on the ortho and para positions. Therefore, when electron density is high, when incoming electrophile automatically attacking at the where there is electron density is high. That's why when that is electrophile attacking on this that is electron donating to attach the benzene, formation of what is that? Electrophile attacking on ortho and what is that? Para positions. Ortho and para positions. Why ortho and para? Electron density is high at ortho and para when compared with meta. That's why when electron releasing groups or donating groups or hyperconjugative groups attacking on the benzene, formation of ortho and para disubstituted products formation takes place. That's why electron donating or releasing group attached to the benzene, those are called as ortho-para directing groups. Okay, we'll see one example for the ortho-para directing groups. An example for the ortho-para directing groups. Here, that is phenol OH. In phenol, oxygen having two lone pair of electrons. Here, OH that is act as a electron releasing group. Therefore, oxygen having two lone pair of electrons. One lone pair donating to the ring. Automatically, this bond shifted like this. Okay, therefore what you observe? Double bond, oxygen gets positive charge, another lone pair of electrons here, and this bond gets, this carbon gets negative charge. Then this bond shifted like this, and automatically this bond shifted like this. Okay, therefore negative charge and double bond, oxygen gets positive charge, another lone pair of electrons. This bond shifted towards, this bond shifted like this. What happened? Okay, minus here. Okay, automatically this bond shifted like this. This bond shifted like this. Finally, we'll get what is that? Oh, what is that? Oh, hydrogen here. Already hydrogen here. Okay. Again, that is lone pair of electron retained on the oxygen. Retains on the oxygen. Okay, these are that is resonance structures of phenol. Resonance structures of phenol. What you observe in resonance structures of phenol, therefore negative charge present on, that is the ortho and para positions. That's why that is the OH group. OH group will act as a, that is the ortho and para directing group. Ortho and para directing group. Ortho and para directing group. What are the examples for ortho and para directing group? Examples for ortho and para directing groups are, one is NH2, nitrogen having lone pair of electrons, and NHR, and that is NHC double bond OR, NHC double bond OR, and OCH3 or OR, OCH3, and simple alkyl group, and simple ethyl group. These are all the examples for ortho para directing groups. Ortho para directing groups. Okay, then we go for meta directing groups. Then we go for what is that? Meta directing groups. Meta directing group. That means in case of ortho and para, electron donating or electron releasing are hyperconjugative groups. Hyperconjugative groups, those are act as a ortho para directing groups. That means those are those groups which allows the incoming group at ortho and para positions. Ortho and para positions. That's why they are called as ortho para directing groups. Now, that is when benzene attached to the electron withdrawing group. That means this group having a nature to electron withdraws from the ring. Electron withdraws from the ring. Due to that electron density decreasing on the ring. Electron density decreasing on the ring. That's why these groups are called as ring deactivating groups. Ring deactivating groups. Why these are called as ring deactivating groups? When electron withdrawing groups attached to the benzene, they are having a nature or tendency to electron withdraws from the ring. Due to that, electron density decreasing on the ring. Electron density decreasing on the ring. That's why they are called as ring deactivating groups. Ring deactivating groups. What happened when electron withdrawing groups withdraws the electron from the ring? What happened? What happened means that is, we'll see. When electron withdrawing groups attached to the ring, okay? this group attached to the ring having a nature or tendency to, that is withdraws the electron from the ring. That means that this bond separated like this. Okay, what happened? One here, double bond, Z. Okay, hydrogen gets negative charge. This bond gets negative charge. Why? This bond withdraws electron from the ring. Automatically, this atom or group, that is automatically gets negative charge. Therefore, that is the ring loses the electron. That's why automatically this carbon gets positive charge. Therefore, this bond separated here. What happened? Bond here, positive charge here, and double bond Z minus charge. And automatically this bond separated here. Therefore, bond here, and positive charge here, double bond Z minus. Automatically, this bond shifts here. This bond shifts here. What happened? Therefore, what is that? Bond here. That is Z. Here, that is the electron withdrawn group. What happened? When electron withdrawn group attached to the benzene, what happened? What you observe in their resonance structures? Therefore, the positive charge present on the ortho and para positions. When positive charge present on the ortho and the para positions, itself indicating the electron density is low. Electron density decreasing. When compared with the meta positions. When compared with the ortho and para, meta position having electron density high. When compared with the ortho and the para. Why? The positive charge present in the ortho and the para itself indicating the electron density low. Due to that, incoming electrophile allows to attach at meta position. Of the benzene ring. Okay, this is the directive influence. We'll see one example for the meta directing groups. What are the examples for meta directing groups? What are the examples? One is the best example, NO2, nitro group, and that is aldehyde, and that is what is that? Keto group, and what is that? Carboxylic acid, COOH, and ester, COOR, and cyanide, CN, and SO3H, sulfuric acid group. These are all the examples for electron withdrawing groups. Okay, when electron withdrawing groups, electrophile, they are allows the incoming electrophile at the meta position. That's why these groups are called as meta directing groups and also called as the ring deactivating groups. We'll see, for example, when nitro group taken on the ring. When nitro group NO2, N double bond O. Okay, O. Okay, this is the nitro group. Okay, when nitro group attached to the benzene ring, what happened? Therefore, this bond shifted towards here. Automatically, this bond shifted here. Okay, therefore, bond here, and nitrogen, double bond nitrogen and oxygen gas, negative charge, and oxygen here. Okay, what happened? This carbon gets positive charge. Therefore, automatically this bond separated here. Okay. Then bond here. This carbon gets positive charge, and same double bond nitrogen. Oxygen gets negative charge, and this bond gets oxygen. Okay, automatically this bond separated here. Okay, then okay, this carbon gets positive charge, bond separated here, and double bond nitrogen, oxygen gets negative charge, and here oxygen. Okay, then what happened? This bond separated here, and then bond separated here. Finally, what is that? Bond here, and nitrogen, and double bond O, and what is that? Double bond O. Okay, these are the resonance structures of nitrobenzene. What you observe in resonance structures of nitrobenzene, the positive charge present at the orthopara directing loop. Orthopara positions. Orthopara positions itself indicating the electron density is low when compared with the meta position. That's why incoming electrophile attacked on the meta position. This is the direct influence of the functional group on a monosubstituted benzene. Very, very important concept. Okay, then we go for last concept, that is carcinogenic character and the toxic character of benzene. Toxicity, last concept, toxicity and carcinogenicity. That means cancer. Carcinogenicity means cause for cancer. Okay. Therefore, what is the benzene? Benzene and that is the polynuclear hydrocarbons. Polynuclear hydrocarbons. That means that is two or more benzene rings fused together. Formation of different compounds. Those compounds having that is carcinogenic character. That means those compounds are causes for cancer. That's why those are more toxic. When those compounds enter into our body, they are involved in so many biochemical reactions. Finally, they damage the DNA. That's why that is called as cancer. That's why these groups are all groups are, that is benzene and polynuclear hydrocarbons. They are caused for cancer and they are also more toxic in nature. That's why they are called as carcinogenic compounds. What are the example for carcinogenic compounds? Okay, the example for carcinogenic compounds are that is naphthalene. This is what is that? 1, 2. That means 1,2 benzene-naphthalene. 1,2 benzene-naphthalene. 1,2 benzene-naphthalene. The three rings are fused to one another. That is naphthalene. 1,2 position another benzene attached here. 1,2 benzene-naphthalene. And another example, that is same. This is the naphthalene. Another benzene attached here. Another attached here. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? 1, 2 and 5, 6. Dibenzene naphthalene. And another example will say What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What is that? 9, 10 positions. 2 methyl groups are present. 1, 2, 1 benzene ring. Therefore, that is the 9, 10 dimethyl. 9, 10 dimethyl. That is the 1, 2 benzenaphthalene. 1, 2 benzenaphthalene. These are the examples for polynuclear hydrocarbons caused for cancer. Okay, these are hydrocarbons, polynuclear hydrocarbons. These are formed or these are produced because of incomplete combustion of that is the hydrocarbons. That means petroleum. Incomplete combustion of petroleum and coal. Okay, these are the polynuclear hydrocarbons produced from incomplete combustion of petroleum and coal. Okay, this is the toxicity and carcinogenicity. Okay, this is the entire hydrocarbon chapter is over. Then next video we'll see the 15th group elements. Thank you. Bye.